Hello, it's Kristen here with this week's Frugal Grocery Haul. I have a couple things to show you, not a lot because I stocked up so much on meat last week and that was super exciting. I actually did end May under budget, which considering I bought 80 pounds of ground beef last week, I am thrilled with, absolutely thrilled with. I will have that highlight video up for you next week, but for now, let's talk about what I bought. I bought a little bit of ground beef at Meijer. I'll show you that quick. That was from last week in the sale, which unfortunately is over, but then I went to Kroger. Now, if some of you have already watched my June sales video, you will see that dairy is one of the things that's going to be on sale in June. So even though we're at the end of May here, it's going into June, and I already found some really good dairy deals at Kroger this week. Didn't do a ton of shopping. I'll tell you why and tell you a bit about what's going on with my life here and catch you up a little bit, but let me just show you the groceries first. So I said 2 quick trips. Let me show you Meijer from last week and then Kroger. Here we go. I know I said last week I wasn't sure if I was going to shop again, but yes, I went back for 2 more pounds of ground beef at $2.99 this day. The packages were about 3.4 pounds each at $2.99, and I used the M perks that I had accumulated from all the previous ground beef, so I got $4 off. So I actually spent $16.58 for these to make hamburgers for that night because I'd already frozen everything else, and then whatever's extra too that I don't use, I will also freeze in hamburger patties and add that to our freezer stash. So this will count still for my running total in May. Now let's look at the Kroger haul. These are the deals that are current for this week, and this will, even though it's May, start my June shopping. Great dairy deals this week. June, you can see a lot of sales on Dairy Month, and we got them. All right, but we started with the eggs. It was 18 eggs for $1.99. Now, eggs do vary around the country, so I'll be curious if that was the same deal. It was limit 5 when you clip the weekly coupon. I did 4 because, you know, that's 6 dozen eggs right there, and I still had some in my fridge, but great deal. Couldn't pass that up. Let me know if that's the same deal. You should have an egg deal. I just don't know if how different the price will be. Same with the milk. You should have a milk deal this week. Half gallons were $1.29, which honestly, this wasn't that big of a savings over the full gallon. It saved me about 10 cents based on that, but you know, went ahead and grabbed 3 gallons. Again, still have a bit of a gallon in the fridge. Sour cream, because I was there, 3 pounds for $4.99. Bananas, 99 cents. 49 cents a pound, I think what it was. And then this was my favorite deal. So the 2-pound blocks of cheese, again this week, were $5.99. So that works out to $1.50 per 8 ounces. I will stick it in the fridge just like this. If you do want to freeze it, you can buy the shredded bags and stick them right in, or shred and slice this first. So yes, a lot of cheese, but as you notice, the expiration date, I'm buying this end of May and it isn't until October. I have never had a problem just sticking in the back of my fridge, and I really don't freeze much cheese, but you totally can. So for these couple of dairy deals and the eggs stocking up here at Kroger, I spent $47.76. All right, so that's it. Like I said, just those couple dairy things. It has been very busy for us the last couple weeks. I actually just finished out my school year. A lot of you knew that I went back to teaching part-time this year, kind of at the last minute. It's been a wonderful year. It's been an exhausting year, but it's been a good year. I'll talk more about that in another video, but school ended this week. We actually, over the weekend, did a quick 1,700-mile trip to Kansas for my cousin's wedding and to see some of my family, which was absolutely amazing and wonderful. But before that, I was finishing up with conferences. The week before that, actually, my husband was in DC for a full week with the 8th graders. He takes them on an amazing Washington, DC trip, takes them all over, everywhere from Gettysburg to Philadelphia, Fort McHenry in Baltimore. They do all the things in DC, of course, Holocaust Museum, all the memorials, Capitol Hill, the White House. They go to Mount Vernon. It's an absolutely amazing trip, but he was gone for a full week. They leave Sunday night and get back early the next Sunday morning or late Sunday night. So we came off of DC. We had friends staying with us before DC, friends staying with us after DC. Andy was gone for DC, finishing up school, conferences, traveling to Kansas to see family, finishing up school. It's been a very, very busy couple weeks. So I don't have much of a menu plan right now. I just knew that I have meat in the freezer again. I have a pretty well-stocked pantry, as some of you recall from the other week. Grab the deals at Kroger and I wanted to share those because hopefully you will grab some of those too, because there's some really good ones there. And that's what I'm doing for this week. We're going to wrap up with meetings and report cards tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to try to get all that wrapped so I will officially be done. And yes, for those of you who asked and want more details on how this year went and everything, and some of you asked, how did that affect my budget and all of those life things, I will have a video specifically on that coming soon. But for now, here's the grocery haul. Like I said, just those couple deals. If you haven't checked out already the June sales video about the things that are on sale, there are going to be some good sales in June. I'm pretty excited about it. So you might want to check that out. There is a free printable that goes with it of everything that I share. I hope you find those videos helpful. If there is ever anything you would love to hear me talk more about, let me know. I know there have been some requests for more recipe videos, and it is definitely on the list, but I'm going to be honest. I'm wrapping up the school year and it's summer. Those things will probably not happen to the fall, but thanks to all of you who keep asking for those, I will try to get around to them. I really will. But if there's anything else, let me know in the comments, as always, that I can be a help or encouragement to you. Anything saving money grocery-wise or anything you need help with. All right, thanks so much for joining me in this week's grocery haul, and I will see you in the next video.